Multiplying with scientific notation. You've learned how to write in scientific notation and you've learned how to multiply powers. So now you can combine the two skills to be able to multiply in scientific notation. What you have to do is take the two numbers that are in scientific notation, you multiply the number times the number and the power times the power. So we would multiply 5 times 9 and we would get 45. We'd multiply 10 to the 6th times 10 to the 3rd, and we would get 10, and 6 plus 3 makes 9, so we would get 10 to the 9th. So we've got 45 times 10 to the 9th, but 45 is not between 1 and 10, which is how scientific notation has to be written. So you've got to change this 45 to 4.5. Now the question is what happens to the 9? Well, since to move it back to the 45, we would have to go one place to the right. That means we've got to increase our exponent by 1, which makes it a 10. Alright, this time we've got 2 times 10 to the 6th and 4 times 10 to the 3rd. We multiply the number times the number, which would give us 8. And the power times the power, 10 to the 6th times 10 to the 3rd is the same one we just did. So that would be 10 to the 9th. This time, 8 is between 1 and 10, so we don't have to change it. It's already in scientific notation. Alright, another example. We've got 3 times 2 gives us 6 times 10, 5, 10 to the 5th and 10 to the 8th give us 10 to the 5 plus 8, which is 13. Alright, this one's just a little bit different because it doesn't have, the first one is not in scientific notation. But what you can do is just take the number, multiply it by the number. That gives us 96 times 10 to the 20th. And you notice that it's not in scientific notation. 96 is not between 1 and 10. So we have to change this to 9.6 times 10. And how we decide whether or not to go up or down with the exponent is right here. We have to move one place to the right to change it back to 96. So one place to the right would be 21. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8 times 10 to the 3rd times 10 to the 6th is 10 to the 3 plus 6, which would be 10 to the 9th. Okay, this one we're going to go 7 times 9, which gives us 63, times 10 to the 2 plus 5 makes 7. The 63 is not in scientific notation, so we have to change it to a 6.3. We moved the decimal one place to the right to get it back up here to 63. So that will be 10 to the 7 plus 1 gives us 8. Okay, another one like the one we had earlier, where the first number is not in scientific notation, but we can still just multiply number times number, and then just put the power out here by itself. This number is not in scientific notation, so to make it into scientific notation, we make it 7.2 times 10 to the, and to determine what number goes on the end, we have to move it 2 places to get it back to 720. So 2 places to the right would be 11.